Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 26 chat.
Oh my, it's episode 21.
It was a doozy. A 21.
We broke it. Alright. Last time, Cam won the veto.
Yes.
Saved himself.
Mm-hmm.
And T-Core put yet another Alliance member up on the block.
T-Core,
She
why?
put Angela up on the block. So it's Angela versus T-Core. Angela versus Tucker versus Mackenzie.
What a
It's
trio.
a mess.
What a trio up on that block.
What a mess.
Yeah, well, Tucker was pissed at T-Core because he just wanted Leah to go up as the replacement nominee. He was begging her. He was like, please, I volunteered to go up as a pawn for you this week.
I gave you $5,000 so you can enjoy your HOH.
You didn't have to do a punishment. And now I'm just asking you to put Leah up as the replacement nominee. But she was like, no, I like Leah. I'm putting up Angela.
Oh my God.
I mean, to be fair, T-Core was also like, you know what? Angela really caused a commotion this week by trying to rally the numbers to take out Tucker. So she was like, I can't have that. I can't have somebody going after one of my allies.
But the ally that they were going after wanted you to do it.
Yeah.
He was okay with it.
I'm pretty sure Rubina and Chemo were both like, about her choice to put up Angela. They were thinking it should have been Leah.
Yeah.
But, you know, they were also back and forth a million times leading up to this decision, so.
All right. Well, Joseph's back from the Jack Shack.
No!
Yeah, it was.
Howie!
So he's back, and Angela's got to fill in Joseph, and she's got to take everybody on a wild and amazing ride.
So she had a little speech after the POV ceremony.
Can anybody listen to me? I got something to say.
Well, Tucker was like, I'm not listening. I'm out of here. So he left. He did not
So
save
she's
the
going
speech.
on and on about how she tells the story of how she groveled and begged to be in an alliance that she saw.
She overheard because she was freaking lying on the HOH room floor with her ear to the door.
Yeah.
She didn't mention that part, but she was like, yeah, Tucker and a few people were together, and I went over and I begged to be in the alliance.
And they said okay, and I said, oh my God, that would be the best day of my life.
She should have straight up named who was in that alliance.
I know. I think everybody knew anyway.
Well, it all came out afterwards.
She said, Quinn, I like you. I really like you, but you're a dirtbag.
She was pissed at
You're
Quinn.
a dog.
Because Quinn was the
You
one.
screwed me over.
He told Tucker that Angela was trying to get him out. So Quinn's like, oh man, yet another POV ceremony where I'm getting called out.
I didn't do anything, and Mommy's angry at me.
Well, he knows what he did.
He knows what he did. So she's not quitting, though. He can't kill her spirit. He might have killed her game, but she's not quitting. She's not giving up.
Sometimes the way that Angela talks, I can't decide if she's auditioning for a movie role, accepting an award for a movie role, or she's a politician campaigning. It's a lot, all of it.
I'm waiting for her to break out in song like, the hills are alive with the sound of Angela.
I mean, they certainly are. How do you solve a problem like Angela?
BB had never seen such a mess.
It really was a mess.
All right, so Tucker and Rubina.
Mm-hmm.
Rubina wants to know, are you mad at T-Core?
Yeah, he is. And she was like, all right, just, I have to remind you, when you were HOH, T-Core did not want you to put up Chelsea, but you did it, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
But he was also like, she didn't really say much about it, which is also true. She was always, blah, 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 when she was talking to Rubina and Chemo, but then in front of Tucker, it's crickets, right?
Yeah.
She didn't really voice her opinion. So, Tucker is bummed out.
I've never seen him so quiet. Not even a...
Well, he feels like he has been doing a lot, doing favors for other people, and then it's just not reciprocated.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we have seen quite a bit of that this season.
Well, he was saying, I'm questioning what's even real in this house.
Okay,
and so is she.
I want to add a little context to this, because I feel like the edit was a little bit
lacking,
misleading.
Yeah.
So basically, he was asking Rubina what Angela said during her little speech, and Rubina...
Oh, I thought you didn't want to listen.
Yeah. And Rubina was like, starting to say it, but then she was like, no, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever. I'll have somebody else tell you. And then he was like, well, why doesn't it matter? Blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, does anything matter? Like, do we even matter? So, yeah.
She wants to know if her relationship is for real.
I also have to point out that a big portion of her doubt about Tucker came from Mackenzie this week. Oh. Mackenzie was telling Rubina, Tucker's got deals with everybody. He's working with everyone. And she was wondering, like, am I special? Am I his number one? Like, what's the deal? So it took, like, one... Am
I special and different from everyone else?
It took, like, one conversation with Mackenzie for Rubina to be like, is he playing me? Is this real? It's exhausting.
She must have had a lot of issues in the past. That's why.
It was just exhausting on the live
It's on
feeds.
her. All right, so... Rubina, yeah, okay.
So they have their little, like, makeup conversation. Yeah. And Tucker wants to solidify this. He's like, can we please...
do a Tino food?
Can we have a final two? Please. And she was just like...
He wants a final two with me now?
Yeah.
They're for real.
I do believe that Tucker's feelings for Rubina are
Absolutely.
real.
All right. So, yeah.
A hair in my mouth.
Or a fluff.
Maybe.
Chelsea and Cam, they are going to flip this effing house on its end.
I gotta say, Chelsea was putting in work this week. She waited for her time to strike, and she found it.
She wants Tucker gone because she does not see a path to the end with Tucker in the game.
Yeah, and I mean, he's a huge competitor. People are afraid to even talk about the possibility of voting him out. Like, nobody's really discussing it. And, I mean, they saw what happened with Angela and the way that she was outed. So, Chelsea's like, we got to be really careful about how we move through this situation. We got to see if we can lock down the votes without it getting out there.
Right.
So...
Mackenzie joins in.
Yeah. Leah's on board with it. I think both Leah and Mackenzie have been scorned because they both possibly have little crushes on Tucker. And then they found out about the showmans with Rubina, and they're like, forget it.
Yeah.
He's got to go.
All right. Well, they kind of have enough votes. They're going to need Quinn.
They're going to need Quinn, right? They need 5 votes to make this happen.
They need High School Mustache, and he's on board. What can I say?
Yeah, I mean, he's
even wearing a skirt tonight.
He's been wanting to get Tucker out. He was wearing Rubina's skirt, by the way. Oh. Not just a skirt, Rubina's skirt. Which is just like, whoa. Considering what happened tonight.
Yeah. All right, so it's time for the AI arena.
Okay, so going into this competition, the votes are there for Tucker to be evicted if he's still on the block.
If he does not win the AI competition.
So then we see that this competition...
It's puzzle heavy.
It's a puzzle. And we know Tucker loves puzzles.
He really likes puzzles.
So it seemed like he was going to win this no problem, right? And the flip would be flopped.
It would seem.
Right. So
he would.
Well, let's talk about it. He's undefeated. Julie pointed that out.
Even before the show tonight, did she tweet?
Yeah, she showed us what the competition was going to be.
Yeah.
So we knew it was going to be a puzzle thing.
So we thought, oh, this is fixed.
Well, I don't know about fixed, but, you know, he loves puzzles. So it's called Puzzling Password.
Right. So it's a vertical, like, horizontal puzzle.
A 3D puzzle.
Yeah.
If you will.
So you have to put the little filler pieces in so that the top is flat and that the numbers show up at the top.
Right.
And the numbers correspond to the little license plates, whatever, you know.
A little combination code.
Right. So what did they call it? I
don't know, like a passcode?
Passcode.
Password? I don't know.
Passcode.
Yeah. So
you put that in and then you buzz in.
Yeah, you had to put the puzzle together, figure out the order, find the matching one, and then put it in your slot and buzz in.
So I thought, wow, this isn't even fair. Tucker's got this, no problem.
But then, like, he wasn't even doing it right.
He was doing it backwards.
You had to have the numbers facing you.
Right.
So he was immediately pretty much out of it because he was falling way behind. He was trying to put the pieces in backwards. And Mackenzie and even Angela
was
were
doing
blowing
really
past
well.
him. Yes, she was.
She almost was neck and neck with Mackenzie.
Yeah, but Mackenzie, who has also won an AI competition before this.
The other one that she was in.
Yeah, she also has a win under her belt. So she was doing really well, and she ended up winning the AI arena comp. Oh my God! So Mackenzie,
I can't believe it.
She's coming off the block.
Totally beefed it.
He did.
He beefed it bad. I thought he threw it.
I mean, the way that he was maneuvering through that comp, it sure seemed like it. But after hearing him talk about it, I think he was trying. I think he just blew it.
I think he was trying.
Yeah.
So Julie tells everyone the tea. She's like, okay, wake up, kids.
It's time for these 3 kids to walk down the stairs on Christmas morning.
But they switched it up this time. Usually the winner walks down first, but Angela insisted on busting down the stairs first.
And Angela's all excited because she knows something's up, right? She knows that since Mackenzie won, she might be staying against Tucker.
Right. All right, so
Julie announces that Mackenzie was the winner.
Yes, but then Julie is like, all right, talk amongst yourselves, whatever, now would be a good time to campaign. So again, they don't break off.
Well,
Angela just starts spouting out like,
I want to be here, this is my dream.
Please keep me, I want to be with everyone. I want to be around. I don't want to go home to Chuck yet.
She wants to keep rolling butt in the house. But she was doing this whole thing. Tucker was kind of going around to people being like, Quinn, I used the veto on you. I saved you. If you could vote for me now, that'd be great. But I saw Quinn walk by. I think it was Chelsea. And he was like, are we doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, eventually, everyone starts walking towards that back bedroom.
The first bedroom, yeah.
The back one, yeah. And they're all back there except for Tucker and Angela. So which camera view do we get?
We get Tucker and Angela. We don't get what's going on in the back room.
Yeah. That's why. That's not fair. So I'm pretty sure the people that voted to evict Tucker did not reveal it in that meeting. I think they were still lying.
No, I don't think so either because everybody was pretty shocked.
Yeah. So we didn't get to see what was going on there. Hopefully we'll get to see some of that on Sunday night.
All right, so the speeches. Tucker said, I love you all. If you keep me, I promise that we'll have more fun. I really want to be here. I want to do this with all of you. And I would appreciate your votes tonight.
Do you think he knew he was going at this point?
Yes.
Me too. I think he realized if he didn't win this competition tonight, they're going to vote him out. He's just too big of a threat.
And then Angela, I was waiting for her Little Mermaid song. I want to be where the people are. So she named everyone in her entire family. And then she said, I just want to be here. This is Angela's time.
I mean, her speech was passionate, that's for sure.
It went on forever, though. It's like when little Angela was, doing this.
And when I went into the second grade, I forgot my lunch one time.
Yeah.
But I overcame it, just like I will overcome this.
Yes. And Joseph was a mess. Joseph was crying.
Oh, my God. He was really crying hard.
Angela's speech.
Yeah.
I think he felt bad that he was going to be voting against her.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Because
he's a sensitive guy.
She really wanted to be here. I mean, she's an old lady. How many more chances is she going to get?
Angela for All Stars.
Imagine.
Yeah.
All right, so the vote was 5-3.
The 3 were Joseph, Rubina, and Chemo, as expected.
And Tucker is evicted.
Dang.
And everybody bursts out into tears.
There were a lot of tears. A lot of tears going on here.
I was crying.
Oh, Bobby.
He just threw up. No, he didn't. I was crying on the inside because I'm realizing that the game is probably dying now because Tucker was like the only freaking life in the house.
Well, Angela's something too. But Tucker, I feel like really played differently. He didn't stick to the usual conventions of this game, the standard boringness that we've gotten since season 16. He really was not afraid to change it up, and I respect that. And
it was a lot of fun.
I'm gonna miss him. I talked about this in today's spoiler how I had the same feeling as when Cedric was evicted of like, I was really excited.
Yeah, but now really all the life has gotten sucked out of the house. I don't even know how good Angela's going to be without Tucker there.
I don't know. But I was really excited for the flip itself and for the power structure to be shooketh and like dismantled. But it sucks that it came at the expense of first Cedric and now Tucker. Because out of those alliances, I would have loved to have seen both of them stayed and somebody else go.
Right.
But yeah, it's a bummer to see him go. But I was excited to see the flip get pulled off successfully.
Right. So Tucker gave Rubina some sort of jewelry or bracelet.
He also like
or
picked
ring.
her up. They did their like straddle kiss
They did
thing
it in front of everybody. Everyone.
Yeah.
NSFW.
I think he was a very good sport on his way out. He was hugging everybody. Good game.
He wants to go home and see his dog.
He does. Ziggy. He said, Ziggy, I'm coming home.
And did he say he's bringing Ziggy to the finale?
He did say that, yeah.
I hope he's there. Julie was absolutely giddy. I've never seen Julie so happy to give someone a hug. She was really, really
She was
giddy.
digging him.
She was sweating. She said, Tucker, did you throw it?
We know you like puzzles.
We know you know how to read, and we know, unlike the other people in the house who couldn't read the freaking clues last week in the AI.
We made this the competition because we know you like puzzles.
So did you throw it or what? And he was like, no.
He didn't realize that the numbers were supposed to be facing him.
Yeah.
So he really did just blow it.
Julie said, who do you feel betrayed by?
He said no one. He said everyone in that house is lovely.
They're good people.
I mean, he knew the way that he's been playing so recklessly. He knew that he was going to be a big target, and if he couldn't win this competition...
He was out.
Yeah.
She said, Mackenzie didn't vote for you. And he was kind of like a little bit pissed because...
She did say she would.
But he wasn't going to vote for her.
He was like, you know what?
You know, he made it out of the AI arena.
He was going to do the same thing to her, so he's like, well... What goes around comes around, I guess, right?
Yep.
I really just think he had such a great attitude on his way out. I think he's going to get a lot of opportunities after this, so I'm sure he
would love to see him on the challenge.
I could definitely see that.
Amazing Race.
Traitors would be hilarious.
Oh, Traitors would be the best.
Angela and Tucker for Traitors and Amazing Race.
Yes. And Julie said, what was up with Angela? How do you solve a problem like Angela?
I mean, he used the veto on her, and then she turned her back on him and tried to get rid of him.
Yeah.
And
but
he was like...
still were gonna,
He was still going to try and work with her. He thought if he could stay this week, help her stay this week, and then win HOH and keep her safe, he was like, then she'll really know that I'm being honest with her.
Would you say Angela was his downfall?
No. I think he played erratically. I don't think he should have volunteered to go up on the block this week.
But if it hadn't been for Angela, things would have been different.
Yeah, but I think he was going to play crazily anyway, no matter who was in the house. And the showmans didn't help. T-Core putting him up on the block, like taking him up on his offer did not help. I mean, it just shows, again, number one, don't volunteer to be a pawn. And number two, do not nominate your allies unless necessary. So a lot of mistakes factored into this.
There is some good news in all of this. Everyone took our advice and decided to award Tucker the $20,000 for the AI instigator.
That was nice that he got that because I feel like he really did provide us with so much entertainment. Not necessarily with the instigator twist, but just
the whole season.
The season. So I'm glad he's walking away with something. And also,
I'm a fan.
Yeah, he's got a gal now.
Rubina is the real deal. He told Julie, sorry, Julie, but Rubina's my girl.
Oh my God, he got so like emotional too, talking about how much he's going to miss her. It was very sweet.
And he hopes that she wins. He said it's going to be really tough to not be with her for a few more weeks.
Well, maybe she'll be the next one out. We don't know. I'm just saying, we don't know. But yeah, he has real feelings for her, so
and
very
she
sweet.
Obviously has real feelings for him.
Yes.
Ainsley has an announcement on Thursday. What do you think it's going to be?
Watashi wa star. I don't know. I don't know.
I think
double eviction. I don't know.
No, I think it's going to be jury, and I think it's going to be the end of the 3-person nominations.
Right. So do you think it's going to be this next week and then that's it? Or it's just done?
I think it's going to be this next week that they're going to have 3 noms.
So one more time.
And then whoever gets evicted at the end of the week is going to be the first person in the jury.
Could be.
Let us know what you think it's going to be in the comments.
Yeah. So I'm really curious to see the after effects of this blind side and to see who wins the next HOH.
I just hope that the house is not dead now.
I know.
I just hope it's not dead because Tucker really was the life in the house.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun to watch this summer, so thanks, Tucker.
Thanks, Tucker.
We appreciate your contribution to the Big Brother world.
Like no other house guest.
Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow for another spoiler live stream. Yes. So we'll see you then. And until next time, much love. Bye.